Welcome to Hot Science Episode 2. It's been a long time coming. I'm Daniel Miller. I just got off the scene of Hot Bites and we finished making ceviche. Now the interesting thing about ceviche is, with the exception of salt, it's got all of your basic flavors. You've got your umami in the shrimp. That's the one that they don't teach in elementary schools for whatever reason. It's delicious. You've got your bitter onions, you've got your sweet tomato, you've got the edible mystery that is cilantro, and of course you've got your peppers. Now pepper fits into the sweet category a little bit, but overpowering that, even in the case of jalapeno, is spice. A lot of people think that spice is a taste. In fact, it's not even a little bit. What capsaicin does is it binds to something on your tongue called VAR1 receptors, and that is going to be essentially the talk of this episode, is what happens in your mouth when you eat spicy food. So the capsaicin binds to your VAR1 receptors and activates them. I'm gonna eat something for a little bit, because it's really, really good. It activates the VAR1 receptors, and what these are for is detecting heat. The things that are active when you eat hot peppers are the same as the things that are active when you set your face on fire. As far as your brain is concerned, when you're eating spicy food, it's the same thing. You're gonna experience it a little bit differently, but the same chemistry is happening in your body. So really, when you're experiencing spice, that is not a taste, that is actual literal pain, and that is something that is not unique to humans. Pretty much all mammals have that. We're going to talk a little bit more about that next time we do Hot Science, when we're going to be talking about how peppers came to be. Now we're going to learn a little bit about what to do when you eat something that's too spicy. Ceviche, not a great example. We just have jalapeno peppers, so it's basically salad. I'm actually okay right now. But suppose I wasn't. There's some steps that would need to be taken for, my own sanity and well-being and physical safety. The first thing people usually go to is water. It does absolutely nothing about the capsaicin itself. What water does is it cools down your tongue. It doesn't get rid of the capsaicin, but it cancels out the effects for a very short period of time. Now, if you're eating your jalapenos or your Hungarian wax, what we here at Hot Topics like to call salad peppers, that's probably fine, because by the time the water stops doing its job, the capsaicin will wear off, take its natural course, and you'll be good anyway. If that is not the case, get an ice cube. Ice is colder than water, so it's going to work a little bit better, and it's also going to linger on your tongue. Some hot sauces, for this very reason, are spicier than the peppers they're made of. Not because there's more capsaicin, but because they just stay there. They don't go away. They're like parasites, and it's wonderful. Suppose the ice isn't good enough. You're stepping up your pepper game. You're getting into your Thai chilies, maybe, your finger peppers. You're jumping the Scoville charts, and now you've got a little bit more pain. Now you can get into your breads, your rices, your potatoes, pretty much anything starchy and was absorbent. What this is going to do is actually absorb the capsaicin. You've got your bread or your potato, your french fries, maybe a little bit of salt. The most important part there is absorbing the capsaicin so that it can't do the thing that it does. It can't hurt you anymore. But that's not guaranteed to work. So, you've got your Scotch bonnets, you've got your habaneros. That's when you pull out your dairy products. Dairy products have something in them called casein. Combats the capsaicin on your tongue. So milk is great. You eat a habanero pepper, you get some milk in you. That's going to be super helpful because you've got the casein that's fighting the capsaicin. It's probably out of the fridge, so it's cold. It's giving you the same cooling effect that water gave you. Yogurt's better. Not for me. I think it's disgusting. But it'll get rid of the hurt. It'll do a very great job. It's got the casein, and it's going to provide that same lingering effect as ice. So it's like a little bit of a notch up. Not necessarily as cold as milk. I don't know, don't eat yogurt, never going to, but you've got the lingers, it lingers on your tongue, and it continues to fight the capsaicin that is causing you all this distress and all this pain, and that's wonderful. And then you get to the best possible thing, ice cream, because ice cream, on top of being very cold, and on top of having casein, and on top of lingering on your tongue, is delicious. So if we can take anything from this lesson, you should always eat habanero peppers, and you should also always eat ice cream, and then your life will be good. Now there's one class of pepper that we haven't discussed yet. That is the things that go above and beyond. Your ghost peppers, your Carolina Reapers, your Trinidad Scorpions. That is just brutal. This isn't doing anything for the ghost peppers or the Carolina Reapers or the Trinidad Scorpion. But what you need to do, if you ever get any of this by accident, and it's very important, you need to call a lawyer and you need to make sure they sign your will, because you're gonna die. Can't even say that with a straight face. Just suck it up. You'll be fine. Just at that point, you're only doing it because it's funny. Enjoy the pain, bask in it, put it on YouTube and make some money. Those sweet, sweet YouTube dollars. Pennies. And you'll be good. It'll take like an hour or two. Your peppers, they're gonna go through your system. Your face is gonna hurt. Your ass is gonna hurt. Your stomach's gonna hurt. Probably don't eat that last class of pepper, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. We do not know how to fix that problem. We have seen people try. We've seen people just chugging milk to no avail. At that point, just eat at your own risk. Thank you for watching. This has been Hot Science. Next time, we're gonna talk about fucking birds. I missed.